Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Christie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for Johnny Depp and his person. This is a $30 reading that you would buy from me as a reading that I do for personals. Um, I wanted to kind of show you what it might look like if you were to get one from me and what you might see in the reading that I send you via email in your video. Now, we're going to do Johnny and his person. We're going to look at her character at this point, appearance, element, zodiac, planet, and numerology. We're also going to look at where they might meet, their feelings that they have for one another, any outside influences or blockages or relationships that they might already be in before they come together, actions, and the outcome. So let's have a look and see. We're going to do a card for do cards after the character and meeting. The feelings they're going to have yours um, and Johnny's feelings, and then we're going to have what the both of you have. Then the actions on both sides of things, you and Johnny, and then the outcome as well. So let's just start with the character of his person. Let's just see what shows up. All right, 8 of Wands. Okay. All right. So with that eight, this is about power, success, material abundance, the finer things in life, fine-tuning things too, achieving things, seeing messages, and making the moves. Definitely making the moves here by coming forward, or this is showing up. They are moving forward towards Johnny. And with that 8 of Wands, this is progress. This is like a breakthrough. This is promises or proposals of the future. Um, this is people see this person as an object of desire to be that person, or there's envy here regarding who this is or how they show up for Johnny, and that Johnny is with this person or this person is with Johnny. And more that way than the other way. And the moon. Okay. So there is some mystery here. And uncertainty. It's almost like undercover here, in a sense. There might be some uncovered truths or things that may resurface, maybe a little bit of fear or some type of too good to be true type of illusion type of thing for this person that they can't believe that they are the one that is with Johnny. All right. So with that 8 of Wands, let's have a look here. Wands. This is somebody that is a fire energy. This is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. They could be blonde, have red tones in it, be a redhead, or light brown. Their eyes could be dark brown, blue, or green. They could have fair skin, even freckles. They may be a medium height. They may be lean, and they may work out at the gym or their job keeps them fit. Now, with that moon, this is Neptune, Pisces, water, third eye, chakra. So interesting. This is someone that has a lot of intuition and the ability to really see things clearly. I like this. This is interesting. Um, this is coming to an end of a cycle here with that number 9 for this card. The ultimate number coming out of it is 9. And it's interesting because it's like you've made it. Things are starting to show up. You've attained something here. And it's coming to a point of wrapping up a cycle for a new one to begin. And I really like this. This is interesting, interesting. So with the moon and the wands. This is going to be, hmm, this is going to be November, December of next year that this may happen. Interesting. And if it's the person they're with right now, this is maybe when they met. But I feel like this is not necessarily going to be the end all be all for Johnny. So let's just see how this plays out and how he meets this person, this um, wand. Now, I'm getting with this is Sagittarius. This is somebody that's positive and loves freedom. They have that happy, kind of go lucky, strong type of energy. They may be sport oriented or, well, they can become codependent or they can't be cooped up. That's kind of what I'm getting. Not really codependent, but they don't like to be cooped up too long. Um, then they gotta go somewhere and do things. So, what else can I tell you about this person? It was the ones, the zodiac is definitely Sagittarius, and the planet for Sagittarius. This is going to be the Temperance card, Earth and the root chakra. This is about believing in yourself, that self love, knowing who you are. You're confident in yourself. You're sure about who and what you need to do, or the security and the certainty that you have for yourself. And it's trusting in yourself to make the right decision. So this is interesting. And we did the number, which is number 8, and then number 9. So let's see where they meet. Let's see what happens. All right, there is a change here. So this may change who he is with now to someone new. But that number 9 is showing up from that number 9 of the moon. So interesting that change is showing up. So we have a mature woman. This is going to change things because it's not going to be somebody that is too young. I feel like this is somebody that is going to be mature for their age. Uh, Now, whether that's they're 30 and they're really mature um, at that age because they've gone through a lot of life lessons already, or this is going to be someone closer to his age. So let's see here. Oh, this one wants to come out. All right, this is an end of some type of expectation somebody's having here. And they may be feeling this change. So there is somebody expecting this change to happen. Now, is that somebody that can see clearly? Because this is somebody, remember, in these cards, they could see things clearly with that third eye chakra. This is having that intuition. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is somebody that is going to be spoiled and it's on the fence. So this is kind of saying that the sudden wealth that's going to be in their life, uh, and this being spoiled, and this is like unbelievable because it's on the fence right now. So this is what the thoughts are at this point for where you guys meet or how you may meet. Maybe it's at a casino. Ah, yeah, there is a false person here. That may be why there is that despair. So something or someone's going to say something here to change this. There is some type of expectation here that there is sadness coming and change once again with number 5. Now, there's a false person here. Wow, okay. And it may be at somebody's house, it may be at a golf course, it may be at something might happen here regarding a fire. It might be on the street that you meet him. It may be at a church. It may be Yeah, it looks like somebody might be moving out. And this could be happening for this person that is going to meet Johnny, or this could be happening to Johnny where this change is going to ultimately come in. Somebody's finding out that they have somebody not so good for them in their energy, and who they were spoiling is maybe up for debate. All right, yeah, regarding a house. So wanting something from Johnny to do with the house. Um, Interesting because I feel like this is going to be something that happens suddenly. It's not going to be expected, or if it is expected to happen, it does. And it looks like you, your person, Johnny, is going to be coming in, and it's unknown of when this might be. So it looks like it might be divine timing, even. So let's see how you feel about this person when you meet them and how they feel about you. Now, it could be a place that you meet them is at a house. Could be at a funeral hall. It could be at a place of business. Could be somebody using their house as a business with a home-based business. Let's just see. All right, there might be mementos, gifts from someone special. So you may end up getting some gifts from Johnny that you're going to feel about. There is a third party at this time when you do meet Johnny, but the feelings here is that you already are seeing something. You might be teasing Johnny and having some uncertain type of energy going on between the two of you, but you're not really sure if it means something to him in the sense maybe you're picking up on this third party. Ah, perfect match. So he may really find you attractive, find you alluring, and finding you as someone that you are the perfect match, or this is how you are feeling. Manifesting the one. Wow. Okay. So Johnny, it looks like this might be what's going on in Johnny. I like to do Johnny first. So we're going to say this is Johnny's world right here. So um, I can't recall if I said it was yours, but I feel like it's Johnny that's giving the little mementos, but there might be somebody he's with when this happens. He might tease you a little, and you might be kind of uncertain who he has in his life at this time or what might be going on. And he's seeing you as the one. So this is going to change a lot of things going on here. All right. So you may be giving him the benefit of the doubt. If he may be saying, look, I'm somebody's moving out of my house. They haven't left yet. I'm still involved with someone. You're going to give him the benefit of the doubt and help heal his connection between you and him. I feel like this is going to be, you are going to trust in him. Let's see. And that he's going to do the right thing, that this is interrupted because he has to do this first. For these responsibilities of this third party, he has to deal with that first. All right. Material attachment. So it's kind of almost like you may feel like, holy crap, look at all the luxury. I don't know what to think about this. Look at all the things that he's got, or how beautiful the place is. And it's almost like you're like, um, it's going to be like shock in a sense, because you're going to be like, um, thrown into a world that you've never really experienced before. So it's going to be a lot of material things going on for you at that point. And it's don't focus too much on the visible trappings of this world. It's not about the things he has, it's about what you bring together for yourselves. Yeah, and letting go of the past. So, with this healing connection, I feel like you might even be able to help him recover if he hasn't fully dealt with the past. and there are real feelings between you and Johnny here. So I do like this for you because I feel like you're going to share a true romantic feeling worth exploring, and he's going to feel the same way. You both are feeling these things. You're both looking at a house or coming together. Maybe you're going to stay with him while you visit. Maybe you're just visiting the area. Maybe you live in the area that he lives in. Let's just see here. Maybe it's through social media. So it's almost like there might be a home-based business that's going on here that I keep picking up on. That this may be how he sees you is through your business or through social media, or maybe you have a website or whatever the case is. Um, Definitely different things going on here. All right, don't give too much. Now, you're depleted because you are giving too much. You need balance of give and take. So it's important to keep that balance. And even though he is a celebrity, he is still human and you need to have things in return as well. So it's important to maybe not tell him your whole life story when you meet him. Leave some things to be discovered. And kind of have those boundaries of, look, you're going to have to deal with that. I know that you are Johnny Depp, but look, I have feelings for you. I feel like you may have the same for me, but there's still somebody in your energy that you need to deal with before we can come together. So let's just see here. Vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. So you need to stop trying to impress him, stop trying to work to get him. He needs to work to get you. And this is where women end up getting the wrong idea about men. It's not what you do for them, it's what they need to do for you. It's almost like the wrong outlook on it that you have to do work to get this or that intimacy and then they're going to be yours. No, no, no. It's all about them doing the work to pursue you. If you're too easy to obtain, then they are not really going to be too interested if they can get that, then why would they, if they can get that all the time whenever they want? I mean, there's nothing to pursue there, and it's going to be too easy. They'll lose interest. So let's just see. Fear of touch. Okay. So there may be that you maybe had things happen to you in the past, and this is where this past may be being let go of, is that being vulnerable and having that touching of um, maybe somebody touched you that shouldn't have touched you or anything maybe like that. I feel like this is going to change for you. All right. Let's just see here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a lot of respect and trust from Johnny if you are every man wants to slay the dragon, so to speak, right? They want to be the knight coming in to um, win you over or make you look up to them or the pride thing, right? They want to slay the dragon and be the one that's like, yeah, I slayed that dragon. I'm the man. Oh, yeah. You know? All right. So, not compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. So, you might be having some fear going on here that it's never going to happen. Maybe this is where that needs to be reined in. It's about being confident, and this is what's going to help bring in Johnny, is because you're going to feel like you deserve to be loved. You deserve to have the respect and the sense of having that um, where you're not reactive to anything that happens, that you're not insecure about what's going on in the relationship, and that you have that self control of not to chase after him. He needs to come to you. And this is where a lot of women go wrong. All right, unavailable. You're chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. So, I mean, it's one thing to there's it's about not being available all the time either. Like going out and living your own life. And if you're busy, then you're busy. It's not about dumping whatever you were doing to go and be with him. He needs to respect you have boundaries, and you're going to continue doing what you're doing, and he's going to have to wait. This is how he will miss you. All right. So, Johnny, give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. I think I just said that. So it's important that you are looking at this. Not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. So you may not think, oh, well, I'll never get a celebrity, blah, blah, blah. It's not realistic, yada, yada, yada. No, that's not true. I was on a dating app and I actually had a celebrity try to get in touch with me. I thought it was a scam, so I didn't message back. And lo and behold, they showed up on my street in front of my house as I walked out the door. And however, they still have free will. So even if I asked for a celebrity to come into my life as a manifestation, spirit brought them in. But the thing is they still have the say of yay or nay, free will. So I guess he didn't. He decided against it and got back in the car and drove away. So, I mean, had I talked to him, I probably could have saved him the trip. But because I didn't get in touch with him because I thought it was a scam, he came all the way out to see about me. So it isn't impossible for it to happen. All right, let's see. Fun and making memories with the one you love. So it looks like the actions that are going to be taken is if you are following the advice that Spirit's trying to give you here in Johnny's reading here, because I am really talking to the person who is this person here, not Johnny so much, but about who his person is that might be coming in for him. So, of course, this all could change eventually, depending on what actions and decisions and choices are made along the way before next year in Sagittarius season, November, December. All right, let's see what else is coming in. Thank you. Vacation destination. Take the time to enjoy life, discover the world. So I feel like there might be you going towards him or being in his area that he is. Maybe he's on set for a place that you're going to that you end up running into him some way, somehow. Maybe it's at a casino that they are maybe doing the picture at, or um, I don't know, something to do with this occurring. Let's see. He's haunted by you because you are not going to make yourself so available and you're going to put those boundaries in place that he is with someone else. So that has to change before you're going to come in with him because you can't have both. Spirit's not going to let that happen. So let's just see here. He's going to be haunted by you. Spirits intervened on your behalf. Your person's thoughts and dreams will be of you. So Johnny's thoughts and dreams will be of you, this person, whoever I am speaking to. All right, moving to a new town to be closer to you. So you may be moving, he may be moving. There is a house coming up here that you're both going to maybe even move into or close by. All right, so let's just see here. On your side, housewarming party moving in together as a couple. So things do progress. Moving in together, I like it. So let's see, what else do we have? Yes, masculine or feminine is in love with you. So definitely real feelings really do develop when you meet him. All right, let's see. Alchemist. Ah, sweet. So it looks like one of you here. I'm not sure who's who here. I feel like this might be Johnny his first one. So it might be a place he goes to go on set. It might be in your area. He might end up moving closer to be with you when he does meet you, or depending on where you are in that town, and he might end up buying a house there. Now, you might end up moving in with him. And you might be the alchemist here. You might be able to transform, transmute, clear, cancel, and delete negative energy. So, as an alchemist, let's see. Oh, taking the risk. So, when you meet him, you're going to take the risk here for the actions to have this love come in. You're going to take a risk. Otherwise, you're always going to wonder. Like, you're always going to forever wonder if you coulda, woulda, shoulda, and didn't. And this risk is worth taking. So take a risk and meet him. So go forward on this. And this looks like what you will be doing to have this love come in. Let's see what other actions. Wow, traveling at a distance from you and wants to see you. So you may have to go home from this place if you are the one going there, or he is going to have to go back home to where his home is in wherever he's at. And then it's going to be traveling to see you until you actually end up moving in together. Very attractive and magnetic energy that you both are sharing here with the cards on the top of the big deck is your feelings, and same with his. Same here. He's going to feel like maybe you're not his type either, right? When you meet one another. So, but these feelings are really going to develop. And it may be that the people that are in and around you that are trying to get in the way is where this stems from, where you're not my type, you're not my type. You're too attached to something, or there's some type of breathing room here. So this may be where this third party here is in and around that tries to cause problems or ends up moving out, but all these negative impacting energies here. So I feel like you're really going to draw him in that way. Let's look at the outcome. Wow. Okay, so either you or him have psychic abilities, or you both do, very sensitive to energy. Ah, there's the truth right there. So you're going to speak your truth. I feel like you both will. And this is really coming together. This could be twin flame, even. Right. You both may really love animals. You have your spirit guide. You might even have a spirit animal. And you're going to have that clarity of this situation. I feel like this is going to be a no-brainer for the both of you. It's going to be just, you can't get enough of one another. And it's amazing how things develop between the two of you. All right, compassion for one another, traveling to see one another, your well-being definitely feels more like themselves, that well-being energy of having everything that you're trying to obtain and feel that confidence and content and just having that sense of well-being at peace and love. Let's see, we have the courage. Oh, and you might end up meeting the family, or he's going to meet yours. And there is some type of grieving going on here. So this may be somebody in your family you've lost. You may have lost. There's still a sense of grieving in the energy here. You may be helping him in as a healer here to help him grieve over the past, over what happened to him, over the people that he's lost along the way recently too. And you're going to have that sense of empowerment for him. He's going to feel like he's slaying the dragon. So it's important that he feels that, like he's, you know, doing work towards what he really wants. And he's, it's interesting because the feelings I'm getting right now are just very overwhelming. So it's almost like that shock of fame, right? The cameras and the people wanting to know who you are and blah blah blah. So Wow. Okay, let's have a clarity here about what happens after this happens when you meet him. Let's see about the Eight of Wands. What's going to happen when you go towards this at the unknown time here of the moon? All right. Yeah, you are maybe even on your own journey right now. You've put down all of the other wands of carrying everybody else's problems or carrying everything for everyone else but yourself. Now you are looking at yourself. You are on a single journey here, or will be when this happens. Number 10 is that you're putting everybody else's burdens down. That means any deadlines or obligations or any pressure towards those. It's a success at a price. However, whatever these burdens are, you're letting them go. And with that number 10, it just is going to open that new door that's going on for both of you. And this is what Johnny is doing too, because this is you coming in, and these are the things he's going to feel as well, is those burdens being lifted. Let's look at the house here. Wow, the tower. So everything's going to burn down to the ground when it comes to him and his person, or when you meet him. This might be happening right in front of your eyes, where you meet him and this all goes downhill for what is going on in his life. Whoever he is with moves out. He realizes they are not his person. There's the sense of uh, the wealth there is up in the air with those kinds of things. It's like unbelievable that it's like a switch here going off with that tower. This is like spirit throwing it down and saying, look, this sudden change and upheaval, everything's going to change permanently from here on out. And it's going to be how he deals with life and how he's going to do right by you. This has to happen first. So it looks like when you meet him, there are going to be some sparks flying between the two of you, but this is already happening when you meet him. Everything's crashing down. All right. Wow. He's definitely going to see you as very attractive, very alluring because of your confidence in yourself, your belief in yourself, that overwhelming confidence, and that self assurance, being very optimistic, and being very grounded. I feel like almost grounded. I know it's wands and it's not earth, but it's almost like I want to say something that he just can't get enough of, and it's almost like I want to say follow the white rabbit. I don't know why where that comes in. Do you have a tattoo? I don't know. Are you gonna have a tattoo by the time this happens? I don't know. Maybe you're gonna have a cat or an animal tattoo, or maybe that's where these animals I'm picking up on here. Let's just see here. Ah, yes. Look at that. Well, ships are arriving, and it looks like everybody's on shore. And this is that balance. So everything is out of balance right now when you meet him in his life due to an ending. So he's going to have to balance that out before you two can really come together. Let's look at these real feelings that you both have here. Wow, that's craziness. That's so awesome, though. Wow. Okay. Now, either you have stepped into being the emperor, or this is how you are feeling that he is your emperor. And wow, would you look at that, eh? Wow. And marriage, definitely wanting to be married to you or having that long-term commitment. Now, um, he's been married a couple times. Does he want to get married again? I don't know. That might be something that he will want with these real feelings. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to get married. Maybe he doesn't. But it is saying there is a lifelong commitment, and that this is a high level type of energy that you both are having. Yeah, look at this. There's going to be whatever feelings he's having or uncertainty that you both have about one another, because there is some uncertainty here. Um, there is that different perspective. And this is something that's going to go slower. There's some pausing and reflecting before you answer. Having that awareness to one another. This is like this perspective and this is divine timing. This hangman is divine timing. And it's funny because I was saying that it's going to happen when spirit wants it to come through. He's going to throw that down. And would you look at this? It a different perspective about certain people in his life and maybe even about marriage when it comes to you. He may have been really dead set against getting married again because of the past, and when it comes to you, he may change his mind about getting married. He may not want to lose you. He may want to get married to you and have you as, and take his last name or have you as his wife. Not my type. Now let's see. Now this is kind of those people getting in the way, outside influences. So let's just see. Yeah, there was no equal give and take, whether it was a relationship you were in or Johnny was in. There was no, wasn't the right person. And this here is, and I like this because this is kind of saying all those outside influences, they're he's realizing this, or you are. Okay. Wow, lovers. So, yeah, whoever he was with in love, or thought he might be, is realizing he's not getting something back, or he's giving too much, and there's some type of taking advantage of. So let's just see here. Yeah, you're going to talk about this. This is something. Oh, wow, look at this. Queen and King of Wands. You're both showing up as the counterparts here. You're both very attractive. Wow. So this it's almost like for me, this is twin flamish. Very attractive and magnetic energy that you both have. It's that feeling one another before you even see them with your physical eyes. So you're going to feel them in the room before you actually see them. Uh, and it might be across the room and it's going to be very magnetic. That's going to pull the two of you in. Okay. Yeah, he's got lots of options. Sure. Uh, Maybe you're confused, or he's like, I gotta choose wisely here, and maybe I shouldn't be letting my um feelings get away from me. But this is what's going to happen, the actions that are going to be taken when it comes to you because of the real feelings here. So maybe wanting to choose wisely, maybe you are. This is manifested to come through here. This is something that has been spoken to the universe. This might be what you are asking for. Look at you. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles here, as that material abundance. But remember, that is not what it's all about. It's going to be a big shocker for you. Stepping in from maybe where your life is, unless you're a millionaire, stepping into such a profound uh, fame, just the whole dynamic in regards to being a celebrity or being with a celebrity. All right, empowerment. Let's see. Oh, we have ships coming in here. So after you do meet, there is an abundance of the two of you, and that may be love. It doesn't necessarily mean it's materialism either. Whatever you feel the highest version of when it comes to paying off or paying out, this is that material or financial success, sure, but or the resources to obtain that, even. But there is a lot of nurturing and following the heart here in regards to doing whatever you are really passionate about. Now, maybe this is going to come in really fast for you. I mean, it is already showing up that you are going to be going somewhere, or it's going to be going quite quickly. So, this may be where this pauses, and maybe it's a whirlwind romance, and it's almost like, let's just take some time here because you need to finish dealing with this before we can be anything. And he may be looking for somebody that's going to have that equal give and take and make him feel like he is that warrior, the one that has slayed the dragon, and you're not sitting there telling him how to slay it. He's doing it all on his own, right? So let's see the empowerment. Yes. Um, Now, sometimes this is for a good time, not a long time, but I feel like this is going to be your ship's coming in for that empowerment. It is following your passion, or he is going to follow his and chase you. Look at this. This is public recognition. This is the stars. This is Aquarius energy. This is maybe even being guided here. And I feel like this is high level, especially with the Hierophant here with the Emperor. And this is kind of saying this is maybe even a spiritual type of energy coming together. And don't think that celebrities aren't spiritual, because you'd be so wrong in that. That's how they get to where they are now, is they've already gone through their spiritual journey, whether they realize it or not. Some may be embracing it, some may not want to admit to it, but it really, and I think, yeah, Johnny does, he's did his own tarot cards actually, so he's quite into tarot. So it's interesting to see this, because I feel like this is something that he would be really into. All right, we have that passionate new beginning. We do have that competition here. There are going to be people that are going to want to be in your shoes, or try to compete for his attention. But look at the Sun card is here. This is crazy, because this is all paths are open to you in all areas of your life. This is like having that um, amazing energy the two of you have. This is about your suitor coming in for you. This is happy, happy go lucky, joyful type of wow, your life is going to improve like from 0 to 10, like so much in your money, in your love, in your work, in your health, maybe even in children. If you're wanting children and he wants children, maybe he can't have children. I don't know. But I mean, he might not want children anymore. I don't know. He has children that are already older, so maybe he's ready for being a grandpa. So, so to speak. All right, let's see what your intuition is saying about all of this. All right, Five of Swords. Okay, so yeah, you're going to feel that your intuition is going to tell you there is some type of conflict. Maybe you're picking up on his energy, and I'm really getting that twin flame, and this may be why this is coming in. You may be feeling some of the things that are going on with him. You may even have that telepathic connection where you're like, "Where are you?" or "Are we ever going to meet?" And you're feeling, I'm almost getting like, huh. Yeah, like arguments or conflicts or some hostility, or I don't know what this is. This is your intuition is saying, so you could be going through some things here too in regards to an ending. And with that tower being there, there might be an ending for you, and there might be an ending for Johnny, right around the same time that you're both going through when you meet. So, but I don't feel like it's going to be of trauma, that you have a trauma bond or anything like that. I just feel like you have something in common that you're both working through. And this healing connection, it's really going to help heal what you both have been through. And I feel like it's going to be quite similar to what you've encountered. You're mirroring one another here, right? So let's just see about Johnny's intuition. All right, here's the wounded warrior. So this is that confirmation for me that you've both been through something. Um, and you're both going to help take down those walls for one another here. As the wounded warrior, after tarot, this is kind of suggesting that you're both going to be able to take down those wounds and get through this. So I feel like this is that healing part. Wow. And the fool, this is taking that leap of faith, but you're going to hang on first to make sure that you're going to land in the right spot here. You're going to take your time to get there. You're not just going to jump over and dive through this. You're going to make sure he's whoever he's getting away from, and that you are getting away from for you two to come together. So it's going to be such an impactful type of energy that he's not going to be able to forget about you. You have that unforgettable energy that he's really going to want to chase after. So this is like, wow, I unreal. I don't think I've kind of felt this way for Johnny's reading before, where we're actually getting somewhere. It's almost like things are going to start to happen here. And it's not that far from, where are we, March? It's almost going to be April. So, um, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That's only 8 months away. And this is where you're getting your ducks in the row, so to speak. So let's see how true these cards come out for Johnny's soulmate that he's going to meet, the one he's going to be really happy with here. Let's see if these match up to what character and appearance these cards have come out with here. So let me just see here. When you meet with the Tower card here, I feel like this is going to happen. This is Mars, Fire, Crown energy. Wow. Okay. This is going to happen August. So you might end up having this follow with your person, and he may in August as well. And from August, September, October, November, December, that's 4 months of healing before the two of you come together or meet. So interesting. Interesting, interesting. Oh, I like this because I feel like this is really going to, um, yeah, cement things here. So maybe you wear braids in your hair. I'm getting almost like bohemian type vibes here. Um, the free spirit with the bohemian, it's kind of, you may even dress that way. You don't have to, but you have a very eclectic type of wardrobe. You could wear anything. You could wear really girly to really uh, right down to grunge. You could wear any of it and still look good, is kind of what I'm getting with this. But that bohemian is more your true nature. However, you have uh, a way of pulling off all these different looks and still being you within these looks. It's almost like you're changing your clothes to match your how you're feeling that day. You know what I mean? So you might be more in the hell yeah, and so you're gonna wear all black, maybe some leather, maybe and maybe even almost look gothic or um, like rock or whatever. I feel like you could pull off all looks, and it's almost like you could be in acting even, or maybe this is where you end up going from here. Let's just see. Very young. Okay, so you might be very young at heart, even if you are older. You just have that sense of fun. I feel like there's a lot of fun going on here. You might have that medium skin tone. So a lot of people nowadays are having different cultures coming together. And so you might be a mix of races. So with me, I am Scottish, English, and American, Native American. So I'm actually Métis. So I have the French Canadian with the Native American. And so I have family that went through a lot of the things that happened, like my grandpa maybe went through when he was a young kid. He didn't have anybody really because he wasn't a full blood native and he wasn't white. He was something in between back then, which was not so socially accepted. They used to call him, I was so I was so mad when I heard it. He was, oh God, I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, half blood. or something like that. So he was he was classed as something different. So and neither one wanted anything to do with Métis, and it's because they weren't pure or because there was a mix in culture. So nowadays that's so different. Like I have European and I have Canadian, so it's like French Canadian. So it's mixed with all of that. So I'm a little bit of a different. Everybody's going to have that, right? So maybe you have Irish, and maybe you have even more than that. Like my daughter has Danish in hers as well from her father's side of things. So it's like, yeah, it's a mix of cultures coming together. Wow. Okay. So maybe you dye your hair. Maybe it's gray under there. Um, so let's just keep going. Maybe you have a beauty mark. Maybe you had it removed. You could still have it. Maybe you are elderly. So maybe you are a little closer to his age. Or he could be this part here. You might have European within your energy. He may have that. So just keep in mind that. And there is someone else here. So some of these here could be this other person. Okay. This very young could be the person he's with. I don't know how old that person is. I just know they're younger. Somebody here has a sharp face. Let's see here. Long hair. One more. And then we'll do the bottom of the deck. And you are a woman and brunette. So long brunette, long hair, brunette. So wow. So this is beautiful. I like this for you because I feel like whoever this is really going to um change things that are coming through here in regards to Johnny and his life and your life. It's going to be very beautiful, very happy. With that sun coming through, you're gonna feel like this is um your king, your emperor, somebody that's coming in to slay those dragons. And I like this for you. I feel like you're really going to empower him and make him feel like he is somebody again. So I really do like this for you. So, Johnny, this is your person coming in. This was more focused on your person and who they are um, when you meet them and who they may be as a person. And you're going to really see them differently than anyone else. So, and whoever this is, wow, your life is going to change so dramatically. Even if you are more middle class or even upper class, your life is really going to change differently. Or even if you're in poverty, you're going to go from rags to riches kind of energy going on here. So I do feel like there's a whole lot um, going to happen. You're going to go through a few things, and it might be closer to August that breakups happen, or if you are with anybody, it may just be him that is having this go down, and you're feeling what's happening in his life. So you do have some type of connection here that way. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was a lot like what you imagine would happen for a reading, and yeah. I am doing a few readings here and there for people that really do want a reading. I did close out the readings and I was going to have it set up that way, but I'm finding that I'm getting a lot of requests for readings, so I might just open that up. I mean, I'm going to try to make time for it uh, because I feel like people really want to know about their life and they want to kind of have a sense of what is yet to come and things that do resonate for them. So, um, and even though things and decisions may be made along the way, things do change. However, I really feel like with this person, whoever this is, this manifestation that you have, is really going to bring out something very beautiful. I really do like this for you. Anyways, this is what I have for Johnny Depp and his future spouse. So, all right, you guys, take care. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. So, love to have you. And thank you for all of the super thanks and the uh, donations. I so appreciate you guys for helping out with the ongoing help as well for the channel. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.